And then somebody was like, would you do some things with the horse?
What?
It's just me and my phone against the world. That's it. That's all I need.
I love that. Welcome back to my cookie jar. I'm here with
Lamar.
Amazing. So excited to talk today about Lamar's origin story into the adult industry. I saw her collab with one of my girlies and I was like, who's this cute girl? Ooh. And I saw all of your content and I was like, dang, she's really hot. And then all of a sudden I got a DM from you and I was like, oh,
I knew you were lurking.
yeah.
It was like the telepathy.
Telepathy. Yes. I'm like sending out the little vibes of like, oh, like, comment, like, okay, you're cute. Hello, do you want to come shoot? And we just hit it off so well. I really think that like you and I are very similar creators, very similar relationships, and I feel like we just were like clicked instantly.
It works.
Yeah, it was really great. So I thought we'd get in some cute little girl jammies.
Nice and cozy.
Yes, and have a little tea time. How long have you been in the industry for?
I started OnlyFans in 2019.
Oh,
so I'm an OG.
She's
I've
an
been
OG.
here.
She's
I've been
a
here
veteran. I love that. What were you doing before the industry?
Before that, I was a bartender at Twin Peaks. So it's like a restaurant, you know, titties are out.
Restaurant?
That's what they call them.
Restaurant's crazy. I love that. Okay.
So I was working there, and the restaurant that I worked in, like that store specifically, it was a corporate store. So we followed like the corporate policy. So we would do dress ups like once a month. So like in the summer, we have like our bikini weeks. And then, you know, for Halloween, we dress up all cute. Christmas, we have like the Santa's little helpers. So if we're not in bikinis or our regular uniform, we were in lingerie.
Nice.
So I just got to parade my little lingerie self around, and of course men were like always wanting to, you know, see more, and I was like,
no.
I'll send you a little picture of my butt.
Yeah.
You want to tip me?
Yeah.
And then so I was like, it's probably not the best idea to be doing this like in person.
Yeah.
As I'm working.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me just get on this site.
Yeah.
You know, why not? And then like back then it was like super taboo. It was like, she has one of those. Oh my
gosh. Oh my gosh.
So pretty slow towards the end of 2019, and then pandemic.
Yep.
And then our restaurant closed. Everyone's like, how can I see you? I can't see you for the next who knows how long. And I was like, well, you know, there's this little link you could go to.
Yeah.
Chat with me, see a little more. And then it just took off from there.
That's amazing. So it's been 5, 6
I guess
years?
almost 6 years.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a long time.
I love that.
Been here a long time.
What would you say is your favorite thing about working in the industry?
I guess being my own boss, making my own schedule.
Yeah.
It's like I could never work for anybody or corporate, nothing ever again, because it's just like
you own everything. You own your schedule. You own your life.
I built everything myself.
Yeah.
So there's no point in backtracking that.
Absolutely. And do you think that long term you'll be doing this for the foreseeable future, or do you see like, you know, after a couple of years you would like pivot, do something else? What would that look like?
I feel like I'm just going to keep it going as long as I can.
For sure.
Because it's kind of like with the way when I was working at Twin Peaks, there is a shelf life of like a Twin Peaks girl, of a bartender. You can only do it for so long before it's like, you got to do something else. You can't be a bartender like forever.
Yes. Yeah, it's not like something that you can build a life career out of, right?
Exactly. So I'm just going to keep going as long as I can, because we also never know like the state of the internet.
Yep.
It could all disappear tomorrow.
Yeah. So really just focusing on like living in the moment, doing your thing, kind of vibing. Plus you've been going to some incredible places everywhere. Just got back from Norway.
I got married.
Y'all, she got married to this
exciting.
wonderful man, and you guys will get to meet him in another episode. But I saw the pictures. She showed me them. They're phenomenal.
She got the peak. She got to see the full thing.
I got the inside tea, y'all. We were just looking at you. Literally just got them. So
you got to see them before he did.
Oh, tea. I love that. But literally, it's so amazing. If it hasn't been out already, just know that it's coming, and y'all are not ready for it. And if it is dropped, I'm sure you guys already know how freaking phenomenal they are. Has that been like one of the best trips that you guys? I remember you posted that you guys shot a video there.
We did. We did film our wedding night.
Oh, spicy! Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah, but it was nice to kind of get away and be off the internet for a couple days. It's really hard, like doing everything on my own.
Yeah, I get that.
put the phone down.
Yeah.
Don't open the laptop.
Yep.
Just
Be,
And I was like, okay.
be Lamar outside
like,
of.
do you want to go for a hike or something?
Yeah.
Like, like, please.
Let's go pet some grass somewhere out in the wild and like just be in that moment.
Yeah.
So that's really great. I'm glad that you know how to set those boundaries because I definitely know that that can be really hard for somebody who runs all their own stuff and does everything firsthand. So that's great. What would you say is your favorite scene that you've filmed?
Just myself or like with anybody?
Anybody.
There's so many. And like maybe top 3. There was a yacht in Miami with all the girls.
Yep.
That was a good one. But I feel like back then I was still kind of like a bit of a prude. I was like, I don't want to do too much. But now I'm like, if I did that now, oh man, it would have been 30 times better.
How long ago was that?
That was, I think, 2023.
Okay.
So like 2 years ago, probably around this time. I feel like the wedding night scene, that was really fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just enjoy filming.
Love
everything.
that.
I don't think I have.
What's kind of your style when you go to film? Is it like more gonzo? Do you do skits? Do you do a mixture of both?
I try and keep everything like just very amateur, very
raw and real.
Yeah, I guess more so gonzo. So it's like I'm sending it like to you.
Yeah.
You know, I don't try and make it for the masses. I try and make it very
niche
specific.
for your brand and your feel and your vibe.
Yeah, because I've always done everything just, on my phone. I try and keep it just very kind of like girlfriend experience.
Yep.
But not.
Yeah.
It's just me and my phone against the world. That's it. That's all I need.
I love that. What has been your favorite collab that you've done?
Honestly, the first foursome I did was pretty fun.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Love that. Who was that with?
That was with Victoria Lit.
Oh, I mean,
her man.
Literally how we got connected. I may know them. I may know them.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was your first foursome that you've ever shot? Oh,
yeah.
Amazing. And that was like pretty recent. I love that. How did you guys get connected?
I think she DM'd me on Twitter, and then I have such a bad habit of like clearing through all my DMs.
Oh yeah,
for
I'm
sure. Get out of here. I'm like, no clutter. Go away.
Yeah.
And then I think I was scrolling, then I saw her, I went to click, and then like went to DM, and it was still there, and I was like, oh, you DM'd me like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Oops.
I know.
Anyways.
I know. I miss those all the time.
Yeah.
How do you kind of pick and choose who you collab with? Because on our conversation, we sounded very similar in terms of like how we run our pages, the pricing and like all the business side of things, but really the relationship aspects seem very, very similar to myself and Cookie Daddy. How do you go about kind of like vetting who you collab with and work with?
It's kind of just scrolling through socials. That's like my biggest thing. I like to find somebody who's posting consistently and is posting like as genuine content and not just like copy paste everybody that they're seeing.
Yep.
And also I like to kind of scroll through like their OnlyFans page. If it's free, I'm like, I'm subbing.
Yeah.
I want to look.
Yeah.
I'm being nosy. I want to see what you're doing.
I've done that. I've even paid for girl subscriptions before just to like see or like ask if they were comfortable trading like a free trial just so that we can see how it is. Because you never know. I definitely did that once. And then I had a girl who actually like she didn't front tag.
Oh.
And I was like, oops, sorry, girl.
Well,
like,
bye.
love your page. Great for you. But it's not like, it doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah. Or I try and scroll through like any of my friends. If I see that they worked with somebody, I'm like, okay, let me kind of just weasel my way through there so I can ask so-and-so like, oh, how was working with this girl? How was working with this guy, this couple?
It's exactly what I did with Victoria. I was like, I said, how is it working with them? She goes, they're amazing. I said, okay.
And then it's kind of also easy to tell if I start reaching out to people. I'm like, hey, I would love to work with you. They're like, oh, okay. They kind of talk about the concept of working together, but it never follows through.
Yeah.
So it's like if they can't follow through after, a couple weeks, it's like, okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to chase you for a collab.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then also I try and just find, people with kind of like a similar look, but I also kind of like to branch out. I always try and find, petite girls because I'm really short. So there's been some collabs where I'm like, oh, you're tall.
I thought you were actually going to be taller than I expected because I think the way that you shoot, I was like, she's going to tower over me and my fans will love it. And then you showed up, I was like, oh, she's like cute like me.
Yeah, I know. I always ask people, I'm like, how tall are you? And some girls, I'm like, oh, I'm 5'8". And I'm like, oh, God.
You're like, I'm going to climb that like a tree.
Yeah. It's fun. I like to add in variety as well. So.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think it more so, at least for my fans, they care more about the chemistry and how we interact and how we're like I said, the chemistry that's on the camera. Because you can't fake that. Yeah. I mean, you can, but people can tell.
Yeah.
Right.
And I've been to like content trips where it's just like all these girls. It's like, you, titty pics? Okay.
Yeah.
You, this? Okay. And it's like, I don't even know you.
Yeah.
Do you want to take your clothes off with me?
Yeah.
Like,
Like, can you at least like buy me coffee first? Or hi.
yeah. So it's like, it's nice organizing like collabs individually.
Intentional.
As opposed to just
Intentionality.
showing up to these houses and being like, okay, you.
Yep.
Eh?
Yep.
So
Yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah.
I love that. What has been the craziest request that you have received from a fan, and did you do it? The hot seat question of the interview.
I've mentioned this one before, but I used to do horseback riding.
Oh,
It was-
amazing.
It was just a hobby that I picked up.
I feel like I could see the equestrian girl
Like a
vibes
couple
here.
years ago, I was like, this could be fun. Why not?
Yeah.
So like I was posting about it online that I was, riding horses and
Mhm.
stuff. And then I posted a selfie. And then somebody was like, would you do some things with the horse? And I was like,
What?
first of all, I don't think that's allowed anywhere.
That's what?
Is that legal?
Yeah.
Second of all, why?
What?
Like,
Bro.
it's too much. That was too much for me.
Yeah.
So no, I
What?
did not do that.
She's like, just to make it clear, that did not happen.
I was like,
People
like,
are,
why did you ruin my hobby?
and
It's
right?
like, ah.
You're like, I can't ever look at my horse the same ever
Yeah.
again. Oh my gosh, people are crazy.
Yeah.
And then of course it's like, in my mind, I'm always thinking like, okay, so they're gonna make this request.
Mhm.
And then what could they possibly think that like, even
Yeah.
if I were to consider something insane, not that, but like something else that's like
Yeah.
equally insane, what price are you willing
Oh, I
to
don't even
pay for
know.
something like that? And like, what do you think that's gonna cost? Like, these guys, I think they're just like, they're like,
I'll give you $20.
yes, exactly.
I'm gonna orchestrate a whole 30-minute scene of exactly what I want you to do, exactly what I
Yes.
want you to wear, to say.
Positions. Yeah.
I'm like, are you a director?
Yes.
And they're like, I'll give you $20.
Literally.
I was thinking more 50, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. You're like, we are not even in the same bracket
Yeah.
of pricing here,
Yeah.
my guys. Little just shout out to everybody there. If you
Yes.
want to request, start with what your budget is first, and then you can work your way with creators to where it makes sense.
And be specific.
Yes.
We cannot read your mind.
Yes.
I have like the most vague requests, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
They're like, but I just told you. And then I'm like, okay, I'll do that. And then they're like, oh, also, can you do this and this and this and this? I'm like, say
Yes.
everything up front.
Yes.
Just
as soon as they tip,
get
then
to the point.
they tip, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, but then I want blah 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 blah, and you're like, whoa whoa whoa.
Hold on.
You're adding zeros to that number there, my guy.
Exactly.
Dial it back. Yeah. Last and final question: if you could be any cookie, what would you be?
Honestly, like an oatmeal cookie.
You guys, I told you we were gonna be best friends. That's my favorite.
Oh my gosh. No, everybody
Literally my
always
favorite.
like dogs on how terrible oatmeal cookies are. They're the best.
Yeah, my girl. First person on this podcast to say oatmeal.
Mhm.
That's my jam
Maybe
too.
with like just a little bit of couple chocolate chips,
Yep.
or like some brown sugar. Nothing
Mhm.
crazy. I'm not like a super sweet person, so it's
Yes,
like,
and that's why I like an oatmeal cookie.
Yeah,
Sometimes
'cause
I'll
it's
throw
like-
cranberries in there too to like tartness, balance it out.
it's almost like a granola bar, but I'm in a little
Little sweet.
extra naughty.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly why I love it. Well, thank you so much. This was
Thank
amazing.
you.
If anybody wanted to find you, where could they look you up?
I'm pretty much the only female with the name Lamar, so search that. I'm there, or my OnlyFans is Lamhard.
Perfect.
And yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next time.